my dear Pisces, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of November with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I hope you like the new Scorpio display with both death and transformation as a theme for Scorpio season. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal questions readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. I can also recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for October because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for November. And I will start reading your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. So when I open your deck here, I see the Three of Swords together with the Knight of Swords. So it really seems like someone is kicking someone that's lying down on the ground already. So not nice, okay? So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Empress in the reverse with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So note that Empress is number 3, Three of Swords is also 3. So I'm seeing kind of the feminine aspect, either in a male or in a female, being attacked here by someone that really doesn't seem to care that much. Okay. So I called for archangels in the corners of the world. And here we have the Six of Swords together with the Knight of Swords. It might be that this person is just blunt, or like they have a brutal way about them, but they don't have really bad intentions. It seems like they want to solve things, but they also wants to punish the other person that seems vulnerable in this situation. So it's very peculiar. Okay. 6 elements. And here we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Swords again. Is the significator for this reading in the reverse. So we have the Six of Swords and here we have the Six of Pentacles. The sixes are connected to the Lover's card and to a relationship between people. But it shows that this relationship is unfair. It's almost like this person is trying to suck the relationship dry, and you know, it's all about what they want, and they're making everyone know what they want with a very loud voice and are not really taking other people's feelings into consideration. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Pisces viewers. So I want my dear Pisces to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in November. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have Queen of Cups in the reverse. So it's Pisces. We can say Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So Pisces in the reverse here. It's much like the Empress in the reverse is what I'm feeling. So you might be on one of either side. Either you are the person that have become really fed up with your partner and screaming and yelling at them even when they draw the cover over their face, or you are the victim to this kind of abuse here, Pisces. Okay, so this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's a 5 of Swords in the reverse. So it seems like the angry person in this equation doesn't really want to have a conflict, but I feel like they still have anger from a conflict in the past, and they are constantly dragging this up again and again and again, and it's like they can't have enough of like sucking this situation dry. It's almost like if someone has done you wrong and you're bringing it up again and again and again in the relationship because you want to hear that the other person know that they did wrong and that they are ashamed of themselves and that they will do better. So the first time you do that, that's okay. As second or third time, it's only allowed if you are like morally allowed, if the person shows tendencies of falling off the wagon and doing the same thing again. But if this is dragging on for years, like this what you did to me, I can never forget, and then it just becomes abuse. Okay, so it's a little bit what I'm feeling with this situation. So situation, we'll have the situation here first. And then we go into the feeling level of this relationship here. And then we will explore the outcome and behaviors and attitudes. Outcome for November. Okay, so we'll start with the situation. And we have a 7 of Wands here. So it's definitely someone that doesn't want to get hurt again. So they're putting up massive boundaries and being very verbal with defending themselves. And as long as we are under attack, that's fine. But when the person is lying on the floor, it's not the time when we should continue with this kind of warfare. For example, I can take an example. Let's say that you're a man and you are scared that your girlfriend in this case are having an affair. So this girlfriend, I can say from start, she doesn't have an affair. Okay, but in this example, she doesn't have an affair. But this person doesn't trust that. They have been through stuff in the past that have made them lose confidence in other people. So again and again and again and again and again, they're accusing this person, their girlfriend, to be like unfaithful. And it's not fair. It's not fair to this person because they are freaking themselves out with something, and it's not fair to the person that constantly becomes accused about something that they didn't do. So it's kind of horrible in that sense. And this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. And we have a King of Wands here. So the King of Wands, it kind of could say that you are the person in this defensive position, Pisces. But in the same time, I'm feeling a much more mellow energy here. It's Leo, but this is Leo in March. And you're looking in the other direction. So I need to see this other card. This is what's on their mind. 9 of Cups in the reversed. Okay, so I'm getting even in a deeper dimension to this, where this person on this side of the equation is usually the masculine side here. We usually have the empath on this side, but it might be thrown around because the empaths is trying to get like a pair and learn boundaries, things like this. So the other dimension I'm getting is that 9 of Cups in the reverse can sometimes be a person that's a little bit spoiled or doesn't know how to behave better. So we also have the element of the infidelity actually happened and the person have, they have said that they're sorry and they try to make better, but maybe they are not able to, okay? I don't feel a lot of capacity here. And here I feel a lot of capacity and the King of Wands. So it definitely seems at this dimension of this reading that the person says no to, like they are jealous and they say no to the infidelity, they do so because it's righteous. Okay, so we have both of this. So you need to determine in your own life if it's righteous or not. The kind of accusation that's going on or the kind of judgment that's going on. Usually this is mirrored back and forward. So the Knight of Swords that's attacking the Three of Swords might have been like an outside person attacking you again and again until you got a pair, okay? And you stood up for yourself, and now this person isn't allowed to attack you. Either they're attacking you by actually being disloyal or to come with these accusations, which I saw. But it's very easy then to start to mirror the other side and become that person, and become the person that accuses and that's not particularly nice, and not take the other person's feelings into consideration. So I think that what the divine wants to talk about here is the necessity of balance. When we learn a new skill, it's very natural that we flip from being like the super empath to becoming like this warrior here, and maybe very judgmental. So it's okay for a while, but when we have done this practice, we need to at some point not just take the comfortable road and be pissed off and angry and judgmental all the time. We actually need to come to like a tranquil, harmonious place in the middle, where we both can be empathic, but we can also say no. So it doesn't have to be hysterical in one way or the other, either being a codependent with like being totally trampled on by other people, or being like unbearable for other people to handle because we are always so angry, or like ready for an attack. So we always defend ourselves like this person here. Okay, so this is the bond between you two, and we have a Knight of Wands in the reverse, so I'm thinking the infidelity. It doesn't have to be infidelity per se, but it's a person that don't really put their partner or their family member or their friend first. They put themselves first. Oh, but I wanted to do this, so I did it. What's it to you? It's like that. It's very young. It's very immature. It's a person that haven't matured to the level where they realize that if they continue doing that, they will be without friends. So Sagittarius, Leo energy. So very much fire here. This is actually Pisces energy. And we'll see. Here we have Sagittarius energy again. So it's with this person's feelings for you. And we have the Eight of Wands here. So I guess I took this card first. I usually take this card first, but it's because of this story here, because Sagittarius energy. This person probably wants your attention, wants you maybe for their little bit selfish reasons or very selfish reasons, because both these cards in the reverse particularly, they are very selfish. But here it's about wanting, needing, making positive actions to get what we need, or to communicate our love, or to communicate what we want, or being very persuasive, or clearing up misunderstandings. So let's say that you are angry with this person, you have put boundaries towards them because you don't trust a word they say. And here they are very communicative with, giving you good reasons to why you should trust them. But in the same time, I'm seeing not so good reasons to trust them, because this person is still very selfish. Okay. And this is your feelings then. And we have the Queen of Wands. So here we can see this duality with you, that you are both the King and Queen of Wands. This is of course what's on your mind with the other person. So you might think that you might have real respect for them, even though they really don't deserve it. But with this combination here, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, I'm definitely feeling this with the both side of you, that you have learned now the both sides, so you can be tranquil in the middle. You don't have to be like overreacting to this person's selfishness. You can just say, oh, that's so sweet, but I'm sorry, I know how this is going to end up, and I know you mean that you have good intentions right now, but you are frankly not on the maturity level where I can trust that this will actually, that you will keep this level of investment, for example. So it's much more calm, it's much more tranquil. You don't have to be like over dramatic, like the Queen of Cups here in the reverse. You don't have to be the Knight of Swords chopping this person's head off because they did something wrong. You can just be pretty cool and, very confident in yourself, and know your worth, and, know also and respect the other person's worth, but also know their limitation, which is in this case seems to be that they are a little bit immature and selfish, thinking about their own needs. It's like a young person that are in a relationship, like a 1 or 2 years into a relationship, and just thinking about their own sexual needs and haven't really figured out that the partner might need some attention. Like it's that kind of, it's rosy-cheeked, naive and selfish. It's like a baby that still thinks that the whole world is there to, see to their needs a little bit. So they haven't really come out of that stage, it seems. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. We have the 4 of coins here, and I actually expected a little bit better from you because of these cards, where you seem very adult, but here it seems a little bit constipated, or a little bit like you don't know where to put your boundaries. So either they become too weak or too strong. So too weak or too strong, too weak or too strong. You haven't really found your balance just yet, but you have the capacity now, because you have learned, as the divine says, both of these polarities. You know how to love and be warm and generous, but you also know how to judge someone and to tell them no. But you still have a little bit problems with boundaries here. Either you become too strict or too giving. Okay, this is the other person's behaviors and attitudes. And we have the 10 of Wands. So I'm feeling a little bit sorry for them, because they don't have the capacity or the tools or the experience to give you what you want so that you can accept them. And they really, really want to. It seems like this person is very invested in you because they think that you are what they need, but they haven't thought like longer than that. What do you need? What do you need to be happy? It's like that's like a dark part of their map. They haven't investigated that. So right now they're just very upset because they can't get what they want from you, and it makes them both confused, and I'm feeling like confusion and the red cheeks again, but now it's out of embarrassment because they don't understand what's asked of them. So it's very, very confusing here. They're trying hard, but they don't have the experience. So I guess you, with a little bit more maturity and experience, could maybe tell them exactly what's needed and not be sad that you need to tell them how to apologize or how to behave in a relationship, or what's expected of them, or what you need, because this person, frankly, they don't know, but they seem like they want to learn. They don't seem like they disregard what you are saying. It's just a news to them that you had this. They thought like, but wasn't it all about me? Okay, so this is the outcome for November, and we have no closure here. So I think you wanted closure from this relationship, but for some reason there's no closure. I will try to look into why. So I'm looking outcome, like from this person, what's they putting into this outcome. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation called personal boundaries, person boundaries, still angry. Okay, I don't see anger with them, but I guess they can still be in this stage of feeling like you owe them this. It was natural that they should have this. They shouldn't have need to give this to you. So they might still be in, like, even in that stage. But in that case, they will probably come to the more rosy-cheeked, embarrassed stage in some while. But why you can't have closure right now, it's because this person seems to, either you refuse their call. It looks more likely, actually, because of the 4 of coins here, and therefore they can't show you the effort that they want to put into this relationship. But it can also be that they are it's different degrees in hell, that I used to say. So some of these people will be even further back in their development, where they haven't even seen that, like they are angry with you for not giving them what they need. So a little bit narcissistic, not just immature. What are you putting into this outcome? Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So it seems like I'm feeling a lot of self-love here. I'm thinking you're enjoying your time on your own. It's like a little bit vacation, not having to be the teacher to this person, or not having to be underneath their boot, or it's like you have been underneath their boot, and then you started to shake them like this. So now you don't do either. You're just having a nice time and probably working with settling your boundaries, because I feel in Paradise Island, as long as you're on your own, you're fine. But when you are with other people, you have trouble with boundaries. So then you don't know if you should put them here or there or where they should be. So you might have isolated yourself a little bit. Okay, so we'll see what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth. And I had to be brutally honest. So they had said something that was brutally honest, but it was also childish. And like it goes well with this also, not today. Probably we need to check. I'm walking to the dark. Okay, that explains it. I think this person, we are in different development stages at different times. And first, this person thinks that you are the problem, and they tell you are the problem, and they get angry with you and accuses you, and you get sick and tired of this, so you bail, okay? And but they had said things as they thought it was, like that you did this or you did that, or whatever was the problem. And but then they came to a stage where you were gone, and they still felt the same. They still couldn't find peace of mind, or they still couldn't find, even if they were without you, they felt the same difficult feelings. So that meant it wasn't about you. It was something that went on inside of them. So now they are walking through the dark night of the soul. They might be pissed with you, not want to talk to you, not want to engage with you, because they still are about to sort this out. I'm believing this person might have some kind of trauma that they haven't even acknowledged, like their whole life. They just know, I'm healed, I'm perfect, I have no problems. So it will be a big deal for them to start to see these problems, or the magnitude of these problems that they have. So I had to be brutally honest. I think they were brutally honest, and that they will be ashamed of these words in the future, because now when they're walking through the dark night of the soul, they might have some insights. But it's very likely also that this person will get pissed on you during November. I'm not seeing really the pissed energy, but they might act as if they are pissed, like act as if they are angry. It's both to defend themselves against you, but also to defend themselves against this dark night of the soul that's coming, like the insights, the truth that they don't want to hear or see. Okay, so it's complicated, but people are very pressured by particularly their emotions or feeling anxiety, things like this, and they can act very strange in these circumstances. So this is what you would want to say. Someone will always get hurt. That's probably why you have moved to this Paradise Island. Okay, you're like, I won't mix with people. It's always so difficult. So you just try to find peace of mind, self-love, and I think this is a good idea. When you are able to live happily on your own on the Paradise Island, then you can start to go out in public again, or start dating again, or whatever, and try out your new boundaries. It's like if you think you're so enlightened, go and spend a week with your parents. So when you are on your own and you're not like in the shot fire of your old patterns and dramas and karmas, it's easier to find tranquility. And I think the divine wants you to find tranquility at this time. You deserve rest. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve not having this person being brutally honest with you all the time. Maybe they are the ones screaming in the phone there, and you are saying, I can't deal with this. Okay, so see the outcome for your relationship from a divine point of view. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it kind of supports that you can't have closure with this person today. You can't sort this out here and now. You need vacation. You need to, find stability again and find happiness, and not have to be in conflict all the time, or listen to someone screaming at you from the phone, or having to scream at them because they are acting in some way you can't accept. So vacation. And advice from the divine. a change in the wind. So I'll read this for you. 12 there. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other, and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Okay, I'm feeling it's very positive for you. It might be a little bit more difficult for this person. They have like a long way to go here with this situation that they are in, with all this. I'm feeling a lot of denial. So, you know, find a comfortable place, lean back. This will take some time to sort out. And it's not because of you. You have done some heroic work here, but you can't have everything you need at this point. You need to settle, learn where your true boundaries are. But first of all, you need to rest on this paradise island here. Okay. So I would urge you to watch what do they want to happen between you two to get more information about this situation, or their true thoughts and feelings to learn more. At my first channel page, you will find a playlist for your astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see the link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And thank you for watching, and take really good care until next time, and bye for now.